Hey, my Libras. Okay, all my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, especially rising, okay? Watch your rising signs. It's very important. And even if you're a Libra Sun, go watch your rising sign if it's already posted because we taken some time to record these. But anyways, Libras, you could also have a lot of seventh house placements, or you might want to go to grab your birth chart, come back and see kind of like what's in your seventh house, because these things are meant to be transformative. All the energy I put out is to be transformative. So we're going to talk about two things, and you guys got more cards than anybody. So we're going to be talking about where you are spiritually and where you are in the 3D, what's going on in the 3D, anything that can help, So the interesting thing is, before your reading, I had taken a break from doing the previous reading I was doing, and I started thinking about gospel music. And some of you guys could listen to gospel music, something about music, and there was this feeling that I got, like that it was like I have my glass of wine. Then I also have my gospel music, and it was like both can coexist, but maybe there's a feeling that like two of something can't coexist. So before I was picking that up before I got to your cards. And it's interesting because Virgo got this card, the Queen of Swords, but it's coming out way different for this group. There's two of something, like, see how these don't even make sense. She's got this, like, she almost looks like a servant in this. This is how I'm picking it up for Libra, right? She's dressed modestly. She's being modest. There's something that's modest about Libra's energy, but that's not Libra. You guys like are the fashion queens and kings. You guys are the shit. I can always say a Libra, if they want to, they can start their own clothing line. That's just for some of you guys. But then there's a sword right here. So it might be the more logical, practical. So you know how you guys are the scales. One part of you is like holding back a part of yourself, and then the other side of you is like, no, be blunt. Don't give a fuck. And then it's like, I don't know. It's like, yes. And see how you guys got the moon? The moon is talking about your emotions and your mask. So this is talking about having a mask on and not really authentically embracing it. Like, I love these wolves. See how there's two wolves, just like Libra, the scales. It's like one is like howling at the moon. It's like a spiritual connection, and one is like more practical. And it's like on both of these cards, you got the girl with the servant with the knife. Like, that's how it's coming across for Libra. So there's something about integrating both, because you can look at this as she's wearing a mask, or you can look at this as those transformations and embracing self is what is putting on that version of you. So for some of you guys, like, it could be there's two aspects of things about you. It could be like, I like to listen to gospel music, but I also like to twerk. Or it's like there's something that is a deep-seated belief that is wrong, or that is uncomfortable, or there's a tug of war between who you think you are, and it's like the spirit's like, well, we're going to see how we practically apply it, because we got the snake here and the seer. So it's almost like it's giving me Eve. Like, some of you guys need to go look up your Lilith sign, because your Lilith is kind of like, you'll just have to look it up online because I don't have too much time to get into it. But your Lilith is kind of like the version of if Eve would have kind of like, she was supposed to have, I don't want to get too much into it, but she basically made a different decision in the Garden of Eden. But like, this is you knowing what you know deep down. Like, you, Libra, you know who you are deep down. But it's almost like there's this big fear with the snake that this is wrong, that something that you're doing is really deep down is wrong. And it's like, it could be for some of you that you want to be polyamorous, I just heard. For some of you guys, it could be that you want to be more religious, but you're also spiritual. And so there's this tug of war. Or it's something that could be dealing with your mother, like motherhood, like something about it. And it's like, that's what's eating away at your vitality right now, Libra. And it's like, there needs to be an integration between your authentic self and to accept that's who I am. And even if you want to make improvements upon it, that's what spirituality is. It's when we work with the moon, see how the moon cycles are here? We shed each month. We literally shed on our cycle. So if you are a woman watching this on your cycle, then when you're shedding, you can use that as a spiritual practice. Like, okay, I'm letting go of everything. And then on your periods each month, since you get them anyways, you could be documenting, or on the full moon, because a lot of women have their cycles on the full moon. But regardless, even if you're not, you can write down on the full moons what you want to release. And it's going to release this feeling. And it's going to put you in your power. So it's like now when you look at it, it's like she has a tool. She has a tool. She can have both, but the energy has shifted. So Libra, this was your reading. Oh yeah, and at the tip of the sword, I never realized there's a butterfly. Embrace your transformation. You're not who you were 3 years ago. You've evolved so much, and now it's time to live in that truth, Libra. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.